In a prison in Texas,
37-year-old Carla Faye Tucker was given a lethal injection. Lying on her deathbed, she closed her eyes in a daze. The doctor checked her pulse and pronounced her dead, saying, "I have never seen such a peaceful death before." Carla was a businesswoman.
Since childhood,
She had been traveling with her mother and became addicted to drugs. Then, she gradually followed in her mother's footsteps.
after 10 years,
She decided that she wanted to leave this business and do something else. So, she and her boyfriend hatched a plan to steal a car.
there was resistance at the scene and
Carla and her boyfriend killed the American couple in a panic. A few days later, both were caught and the court sentenced them to death.
a long time passed in the rounds of appeals.
During this time, the prison staff noticed that Carla, who was a drunk and foul-mouthed woman, suddenly left everything and started studying the Bible. Her language became clear and her morals became very good. She often read the Bible in her cell, stopped socializing and talking.
A year later, she became a preacher, and a preacher whose words had an effect. She started preaching in the prison itself. She made prayer and meditation her routine and changed the lives of many people in the prison.
Those who called her a murderer and a hard-hearted
Person started following her.
and a spiritual revolution came in the prison. When the news of this reached the media, they attacked the prison. Then every newspaper had Carla's headline.
Everyone took her photos and started to hold demonstrations to pardon her.
Human rights organizations in the United
States started the Save Carla movement, and the protests
grew to the point that for the first time in his life,
Pope John Paul II formally requested a pardon from the court, but the court rejected it.
15 days before the death penalty,
King Larry interviewed her in prison for CNN. After this interview, the whole of America said, "No, this is not the murderer. She is innocent."
Larry asked, "Don't you feel the fear of death?" Carla replied calmly, "No. I want to meet the Lord who changed my whole life." American citizens presented various
Mercy appeals to the Texas Board of Pardon and Parole.
The board refused to pardon the sentence.
After hearing the decision, people came to the House of Texas Governor George Bush and started protesting.
America's greatest pastor Jackie
Jackson also supported Carla. Bush heard the petition and decided that,
I sympathize with Carla and Jackie Jackson, but I am a governor who was created to enforce the law, not to pardon. Even if she were an angel, she could not pardon a murder sentence. 2 days before her death, Carla's appeal for mercy reached the Supreme Court, and the judge returned the petition saying,
even if the whole world says today that this woman is not Carla,
"But a holy being, there is no relief for her in American law.
no law in the world can give her relief.
We are responsible before God for the 2 bodies that Carla killed." I remember the saying of Hazrat Ali, society can live with disbelief, but not with injustice.